I'm Lauren Kelly.
And I'm Chelsea Beers, and you are listening to...
It's ApPARENT. Because for some people, it's just not obvious.
A weekly podcast where we discuss and laugh about parenting, all the joys and sorrows, and all the special parts of us that died as individuals while drinking booze.
Cheers! Chelsea was just having sex with herself.
No, that sounds awkward. Really
Why?
weird.
Sex with yourself is the best sex you can ever have.
Right, but not here sitting next to you in our home studio.
Maybe you'd be into it. You've never tried it.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
I appreciate you calling it our home studio.
I know, it's cute, right?
Monday, da 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 da.
I was trying to harmonize. I didn't do a very good job.
Or maybe you're listening to this on a Friday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Sunday.
Okay, good story. So, I have something to say.
Finally.
Thank God.
I've been doing this podcast by myself for over a year.
Okay, bye. So, you know, I eat meat. Do you know that about me? That I eat meat and dairy and eggs and like I eat all that stuff?
Yeah, I feel like on our last show we talked about coffee meets bagel, and I think that's one of the reasons you liked it.
Right.
I don't know.
Because
yes, I know you like meat.
Because it has food in it and I'm fat.
Don't we all like a little meat?
So my thing is that like, I get it. Everyone knows that you have the option of going vegetarian, or you have the option of being vegan, or you can cut out dairy from your life.
Or you can literally like make yourself lunch with only pizza every day.
Right. These are all choices,
right?
You know, and we all know the terms, you know, like vegan, vegetarian, there's pescatarian, people that only eat fish.
You're still connected.
Or, okay, thanks. My hair's falling out.
I thought she had a hair coming out of her breast, but it was still connected to
I'm
her
not
head.
sure. I haven't done a full check today. I'm not sure what's hidden inside my breasts today.
Sorry. Okay. So
like
vegan,
pescatarian,
pizzatarian,
that's where you eat fish, or ovatarian, that's where you're vegetarian but you eat eggs. Like there's all these things.
What is it when you eat only cheese?
Gross. You know, there's all these things, and I don't mind that everyone has their different things that they do, and you know, everyone finds what works for them. What I am annoyed with is the people that preach about it. You know what I mean? Like, do you have those people in your life that are either vegan or, you know, this, and this, and they live this way, they eat this way, and then they want to preach to get everybody else to eat that way? There's no way that you will ever get everyone on the planet to stop eating meat.
No, you're right.
You're never going to get everyone on the planet to stop drinking milk.
But
do you know what I'm saying?
What is the difference between preach and passion?
It's a very fine line. It's a very, very fine line. Because if you're passionate about it, you want to tell people about it. But then because of the subject matter, I feel like it comes across preachy immediately. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so I'm all for learning about it. But don't guilt me into stopping having half and half of my coffee.
Right, like as you're eating a roast beef sandwich.
Right. Well, I don't eat those, but I get it. Yes. So you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make me feel guilty.
Why does this bother you so much? What happened?
Well,
go ahead.
I wasn't gonna get into that.
Yeah, tell us what happened.
So I work with a vegan chef. My mom is actually. I work with a vegan chef. It's not my mom. My mom cooks vegan food, but she actually still eats eggs and she still eats fish, right? So she's actually, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Because she eats fish and because she eats eggs, she's a pesca-ovatarian. That's a combination.
I can't even.
I can.
To me, cheese is cheese. It's not pasteurized milk. I can't handle my life when people start calling themselves certain things. Right. It sounds like a religion.
Right.
And maybe that's how they treat it.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm at with this, is that, you know, they live their life this way. And because, you know, they're all for, you know, like animal rights and animals have feelings too and stuff like that. It's like, you know, I totally 100% get it. But You know, I don't know.
I don't eat much meat. I'm not like a carnivore. I'm not that person that's like, oh my God, I can't wait to have a huge burger. I'm like, oh, I'll have that huge burger with all that stuff on it. But do you have a veggie patty? I just prefer the flavor.
Yeah. I prefer, actually, I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
I prefer the way that I feel after eating vegetarian or eating clean or eating like, I prefer how it makes me personally feel in my body. If I eat a huge ass fucking burger with bacon and cheese and like avocado and all this like, you know, just mounds and mounds and mounds of food, I feel really heavy.
Right.
And it slows me down. It takes a long time to digest and process. And so it takes a really long time for me to feel better about myself because I had just ingested 8.5 pounds of food.
No, I feel you. And I do the same exact thing, except for me, I justify like, oh, I had a veggie burger, so I can have 4 cocktails.
Oh.
Like, it's fine. Like, oh, sugars and carbs. Like, whatever. I took half the bun off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just give it to me.
Right. And I feel like we all do that, like give ourselves little cheats, you know?
Every day.
I did tell you that I am trying to better myself. Like I'm working out now.
And you're doing really good. You're hardcore.
Thank you.
Also at J Power's studio in Benicia.
She's a badass bitch, Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. She opened this studio down in Arts Benicia, and it's a badass environment for women. It just, I feel so empowered when I go there, and I feel encouraged. And it took me a while to get to this point where I was okay with being the fattest one in class. Like I was okay not doing all the things, you know, like it took me, I had to be okay with myself knowing I'm starting at square one. A lot of these women have been going for years. I'm just starting. Relax, calm down, forgive yourself a little bit.
But you were the only one, because everyone else that's been working out there, that's why they work out there, because she creates an environment where it's almost like, Chelsea, we're so glad you're here, and just have fun with it and connect and just do what you do instead of putting so much pressure on. You know, she's a magical person. Good job, Jazzy.
Yeah, shout out to Jasmine. I love her with every ounce of my soul. So, but what I'm saying is that because I'm trying to like better myself, you know, with food and stuff like that, because it works for me, it doesn't work for a lot of people. But what I do is during the week, Monday through Friday, during the day, I eat raw foods through the day. Okay.
Meaning?
So this is Monday through Friday. Now this is going to sound a little bit...
Like you just go grab a chicken and just start gnawing its head off?
Okay. That's a little...
I don't know what our listeners are like. Okay. Maybe they don't get it.
That's a little extreme. And you're taking it to a level that's disgusting. So what it is it's raw food. So it's all raw vegetables, all raw fruits.
Clean eating.
Raw nuts. Yes, exactly. So like my breakfast will consist of, you know, tea... which actually is
water.
It's cold brew tea because your food can't go over a certain temperature because then it's not raw anymore. Does that make sense?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like it's not cooked. Nothing's cooked.
Well, it was cooked at some point to make it tea, right?
No, it's like dried out. So it's just like put in the sun, dried out. You know what I mean? Does that make, am I hearing?
So you just eat the tea?
No, I like put it in water and like, you know, like sun tea. Have you ever had sun tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that. Like
you have to put it in the sun. You have to wait for that.
No, okay. Let's skip the tea. So it's like I have like tea in the morning. I have water in the morning, but then like for breakfast I'll have like an avocado and like a cup of raisins or a cup of almonds. You know, like something like that. So I eat raw during the day because it just makes me feel better because I'm clean eating and like just flushing my system out. But then at night.
I have French fries.
I have a sensible meal. Like I'll have a piece of fish with like roasted vegetables or something like that. You know what I mean? Like or a salad, a big ass salad or something like that.
I did it once. I lost a shit ton of weight, but I got paid to do it. I don't know if I could do it.
To do myself. What?
Lose weight like that. Like just eat.
But how did you lose weight?
That's how I did it. I ate clean.
Raw?
Clean. The clean eating.
Which means what?
Like I could have Lara bars, which clearly are processed.
But it's all dates and
correct,
and
but I'm sure
nuts.
Something got heated up at some point with something. I didn't only eat lettuce. I ate a lot of eggs. I had nuts.
Yeah.
But I even had like sandwiches. It would have to be like wheat bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like stuff your body can process easier.
Right.
And I worked out 2 hours a day, every day.
Okay.
And I lost weight.
Yeah. See, I can't do the everyday thing. I have to go with the schedule that I have with Chance.
I don't think we should do every day, right?
Yeah.
It's bad, right?
My goal right now is to be at the studio 3 to 4 times a week. That's my goal.
That's great.
Because they're hour classes. Most of them are hour classes. And so it's like, you know, if I can commit to 3 to 4 hours a week, I feel like I'm doing okay with the eating on top of it.
For sure.
I feel like, you know,
For
and
sure.
so that's my goal is to just, I can't wait to start seeing any difference. Right now I feel different inside of me. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like I can feel my body working.
Yep.
But I haven't been able to physically see any change in my body. And that's what I'm really, really excited to see.
They say 4 weeks, you see a difference. 8 weeks, something else.
Everyone
and then
else?
12 weeks is when other people notice.
Oh.
But for me, it's probably
maybe 8 weeks is your like significant other because they see you every single day.
Maybe. I don't know. I see you a lot and I feel like I already notice a huge difference.
No,
I do.
I think you're just being nice.
Well,
for a
one,
second.
your eyelashes are killer, but
there
also,
it is. Oh, plug.
But also, Lash Boost from
Roden and Fields.
I
Got
saw
it.
that shit.
Yeah, there it is.
No, but seriously, like there's a lightness about you. A determination that's addicting, actually, and it's really refreshing.
Oh, that's nice.
And to me, when I see that, you are carrying yourself a lot differently.
Yeah, and I actually, thank you for saying that. I feel that way because I said this on the show a few episodes back, you know, where I was just like, you know what, guys, I'm done being fat. I'm done being depressed. I'm done waking up in a bad mood. I'm done with, you know, just being cynical because I'm a comedian and that's what we have to be, you know? And that's another reason why I surround myself with people like Miles Weber. You know, he is an incredible stand-up comic. He makes his living being a headliner all over the fucking country. He won the San Francisco comedy competition. He's a dear friend of mine. He's taking me on the road this year. We're going to go to Seattle. We're going to go to, Oregon, Idaho. I don't know where we're going. And I'm featuring for him. We're going to work a lot together. And he is one of those people who, you know, he works out. Him and his wife are personal trainers, you know, and they're just badass people that are so about the positive. And I just can't wait to like fill my life with people like that, where it's just
you are that kind of person. I'm the same way. Remember when I was starting to get into comedy, I told you that. I said, man, what a hard time of, you know, our culture even to start and want to get into stand-up. But the point is, I'm the same way. I'm not a negative comedian. I talk about more positive things. I don't want to bash politics. I don't want to bash, you know, my husband. I don't, or my kids. That's not my type of comedy. It's never really been yours either.
No, and you don't have to. You can be funny just pointing out obvious things.
Yes.
You know, and that's something that I like to do. You know, we all do stupid stuff. We all say stupid stuff. We all, you know, are a part of stupid situations. And it's like, okay, if I extract those out of you in a comedy show and then, you know, harp on that, great. I've successfully done my job.
Right.
And so that's what I like to do. But I want to make it okay for everybody to laugh at themselves.
Right.
Because that's what a comedy show is.
That's the job of a comedian.
We're taking you out of your reality for 2 hours. You know, just come here. Everything else can wait. Let's laugh together. You know, and it's like at this point in our life and our political situation, we can do nothing but laugh. We need to. Yeah. You know, so anyway, so that's just where I'm at. It's like,
well, I'm really proud of you. You've been diligent.
Thank you. And it's not a very popular opinion at all to eat raw during the day because people don't understand it. And a lot of people ask me, like, you know, like, well, what are the benefits? Why are you eating raw? Why are you
then you start explaining it, and then you start becoming preachy.
And I don't want to do that. Right, full circle, because I don't like the preachy side of why you choose to do this in your life. There's many ways to do literally everything, and we find what works for us, and we just go with it.
So where does alcohol fit into the raw?
Alcohol is
its own.
It does not count.
Can I be an alcoholitarian? I'm an alcoholitarian. I eat everything and I drink alcohol.
Yeah.
In moderation. Right. Except for alcohol.
A spiritarian.
A spiritarian!
Yes!
I'm going it.
With it.
Hashtag spiritarian.
Spiritarian. So, anyway.
That's cool.
That's just where I'm at. It's like, live and let live. If someone, you're vegan, great. But don't stop that from...
Don't mollywop me with a frickin' eggplant.
And let me go to dinner with you and sit down and talk with you. And don't give me grief about ordering a pork chop while you're eating weeds. So anyway, that's just... that's
I love it. No, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Speaking of eating weeds...
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a segue?
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah, this is why I'm not a stand-up comedian on a regular day. Mm-hmm. So birth control sucks.
Yeah, I'm not on it. I have a son. Go ahead.
Shit.
Speaking of segues.
I have been on birth control since I was 15 years old.
Yeah. So here's a question. Is it the same type of birth control since you were 15?
No.
Okay, it's changed.
All pill. So yeah, same type, I guess.
All the same type. Right. And I was on birth control, I think I was 18 when I was on my first one. And I took it because it was supposed to help your skin as well. Like it was one of those like help your complexion and don't get pregnant and all those, but I hated what it did for my psyche. Like I just felt crazy. And so I took it for about a year and then I never took it again.
I've literally been on birth control longer than I've been not on birth control. And
at
this point, I literally don't know what I'll be like off of it, but here's what I will say.
Yes.
That I'm done with it. I don't want to be on it anymore.
So how's that going to work?
Well, I talked with Danella because we also have come to, well, it was a selfish conclusion because he hasn't yet talked to me about it.
Okay.
He hasn't said yay or nay.
Uh-huh.
We're not having our own child.
Oh, no.
I'm okay with it.
Come on. There's still time.
It's not that there's not time.
You would be such a gorgeous pregnant lady.
That would not be the reason that I would get pregnant.
Is that
only
not
9 months?
Is that not a fucking reason?
No, because I got to give up alcohol for 9 months, and the thought of that's disgusting.
I didn't drink for 2 straight years.
I can't.
Cheers.
I can't
Cheers to that.
Yeah, good job, Theo.
Thanks.
It makes me want to drink.
Right, no, it's like me when I watch Intervention. I'm like, maybe I should try heroin. Go ahead.
Now, go get it.
Right.
No, out of the really deep thoughts that I've had, which I'm anybody who really knows me knows I'm like a pro and conner. I'm a risk taker, and I do crazy things, but I will not make a risk, especially now that's not super educated. Like, I weigh anything. If it's going to impact me, Danilo, or my boys,
well, it's not just you anymore.
Correct. It's not the Lauren show.
It's not you anymore.
Right.
Every decision that you make, especially one that has any sort of lasting effects, you have to include the boys. You have to include Danilo. You have to think of your pets. You know, it's like, well, it's not just me anymore. I'm responsible for this person, this person, this person, this person, this person.
Right.
Boom.
And it's exhausting, but I also made that choice.
Yeah.
So when I think about having a child, it's a selfish decision. We've had very slim conversations about it, but he's just never come out and said, I don't want one. And maybe he's scared to say that because he's scared that I'm going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? Blah, 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 which I wouldn't do. But he's also never said, I really do want to have a child with you, which in that case, and maybe he's scared I'm going to be like, are you kidding me? Why would you blah, 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 blah? I don't know why in each one I'm like yelling. But
I know. I feel like that's a very easy go-to for you guys.
Maybe
just you. Maybe you need to get off birth control and just relax.
Well, I told him I'm not getting off birth control unless we have another concept in place. And he's like, oh, cool. Then I'll just wear condoms. And I'm like, yeah, that's going to work with your big dick.
They have... What?
Yeah, but they don't cover it with like, it's not free. I'm not spending...
No, you didn't finish.
Birth control is free.
You didn't let me finish. They have... bags at Rayleigh's, they're 10 cents each.
The ones that hold your watermelons?
Yeah. Oh, yay, callback.
Watermelon bags, aka cock bags for my husband.
Yeah, exactly.
Hand-me-downs? Do you want the hand-me-downs?
Just wrap it around.
I'll just have my husband.
Use a hair tie.
You know what? We'll split the cost of condoms. I'll have him use them first, and then we'll hand them off to you.
Oh my God.
Actually, we should probably do the other way around.
Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely more sanitary to do it the other way around. I'm sorry that I didn't think that through. I just wanted first. I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. Other way around. You use them for your breast first, and then we'll take care of them.
Got you. Okay, great. This conversation.
Anyway, I told him what are our options, because he said condoms, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay. I'm not saying anything.
His penis is really big.
Okay,
so
yes, we've talked about
that. They'll probably break. And also, I'm married. That's an expensive thing. I don't want to deal with it. No. So I said, what else? And he's like, I said, so you're going to get fixed? And he goes, well, no, because if I get fixed, I can't come.
Wait, is that a thing? No.
No. I said to him, are you kidding me?
No one would do it if you couldn't ejaculate.
And then I said, that's not true. And he goes, well, I just know that you like it when I blah, blah, blah. And I said, stop it. Don't make this about me. Can you do that or not? So
wait. Okay, so here's the question. If he is still able to ejaculate, to excrete stuff,
whatever,
would he be willing to get snipped?
He said he would look it up.
Really?
I think he would. Technically,
well, let's look it up.
Technically, it's reversible.
Right, but not a woman, it's not.
No.
Right.
Right. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that.
Right. Oh, because you want to be pregnant.
No, I don't want to be pregnant.
Oh my God.
Listen, when a woman ovulates,
oh my God,
you get super horny.
Oh, so you're scared of losing that.
But I
feel like you still have, even though you go through that.
I don't really have it with the birth control. That's why I want to be off of it.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like even though if you went through that surgery, I feel like you still get that feeling.
I don't know. I feel like my eggs, because I've been on birth control so long, my eggs are just sitting at the tube in my ovary, like the beginning of the Bay Bridge on Rush Hour, just sitting there.
I feel like your eggs are... Have you ever poached an egg, like in boiling water? Like opened up...
Yeah, because I was trying to hard boil it and it sucked. Yeah, I've done that.
Like opened up a shell.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Egg in the boiling water. I feel like your eggs have been in boiling water since, 1980.
They're just going to come out like normal eggs?
1988. It's just boiling forever. Like they're old men, just like, get me out of this spot.
They come out, they're marbles.
Right. Right. They come out like raisin eggs.
It's fine.
You just like
I don't care.
Prune eggs.
I don't need a baby. I've got 2 kids. They're great. I got them young enough. I've got nieces and nephews. I've got your son. I've got kids that I can play with and have fun with.
You have my son? I've been looking for him. So, okay. You have. That's great. Good. As long as he's safe. Is he eating?
Actually, he's right here.
Chance. Oh my God. What, can we look that up?
Yeah, look it up because you know what? I guarantee you he has not looked it up.
Okay,
yet.
well, I'm going to look up on your computer because I don't want my history to be that.
Yeah.
I don't want that history on my phone. Absolutely not. Okay.
You can look up whatever you want.
When you get vasectomy, can you ejaculate? It just came right up.
Okay, when you get a vasectomy. That's what it's called. It's not called cutting your little tubies.
No, I was spelling it out. V, and then if you write in when you get a V, that's the first option. Okay.
Well, yeah, because what else is V going to be? When you get a vagina?
When you get a...
Can you imagine
vitamin water? When you get a vitamin water? When you get
a Virginia Slim cigarette?
When you get a virtual reality goggles?
When you get a Volvo?
Oh, see? No one buys Volvos. Okay, so the question is, will I still be able to ejaculate after a vasectomy? Answer, yes! Semen is made in the seminal vesicles.
Where are you even reading? Oh.
MyDoctor.com.
I see it.
Frequently asked questions of vasectomy.
And also it has a penis there.
See?
That's
yes!
Fun. It's a not erect penis, in case you're curious.
These are not affected by a vasectomy. Sperm make up only 2 to 5% of the ejaculate. So you will not be able to notice any difference in the volume of your ejaculate. See?
You know what's really
crappy? In the volume.
You know what's really crappy is that We looked that up literally in less than a minute.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, my husband has not even yet looked it up.
You should ask him about it.
And say what?
We should call him on the phone right now.
He's working. I can't.
But you thought about it.
I did. I was like, I thought maybe he might be at lunch or something. No, I can't. He would never forgive me.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Right. The conversation of vasectomy would equal divorce. I mean, you guys would be done, Zoes.
Gosh, it's one thing to look up a vulva.
Right.
Oh, well.
I know. I wish we had searched vitamin water now. Damn it.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, he should get chop then. Then he should just do it.
Because your volume doesn't change.
Here's the way I see it, and I'm not trying to be that person that's analyzing him.
But you're about to be.
If he doesn't do that, then there's two reasons. One, he either wants another child, or two, he thinks he's going to divorce me, and he wants to be sure that he can give someone a child.
Stop. Shut up.
That's the only two reasons.
If he wanted to have a kid, he would want to have one with you.
First of all, but I already told him I don't want one.
Would have absolutely a gorgeous baby.
Super tall. Nice rear end.
Right. Your kid would come out.
Amazing personality.
Like on stilts. You would have a 2-foot baby.
Also probably have a drinking habit.
Well,
then there's the Guinness Book. I mean, 2-foot baby with a drinking habit. I mean, that just doesn't happen every day.
Well, it shouldn't. I mean, yikes. So, I mean, I do completely respect your choice in not having a baby, especially because after 35, you're considered elderly in the maternity world. Do you know that? Do you know that? I'm not kidding. I was 34 when I got pregnant, but I was 35 when I gave birth. Okay. Once I had my birthday, I went into my next appointment and my chart got changed to elderly. And I said, can you delete that, please? Can you white that out?
I don't know. Maybe it's just me because my mom had my brother at 40 and my aunt had her first, at 40 and her second at 44.
But people are having kids later these days because people are taking care of themselves. People are able to, you know what I mean? Like, we're able to do this. And women are the most amazing,
magical, right?
The most amazing creatures on the planet. The fact that we can do that and just, make a life, and live our life while this other life is being created within us. It's just
no shit. The way that you can just drink and smoke and like.
Yeah, maybe don't have a kid.
Maybe vasectomy, I think would be the best.
Yeah, vasectomy 100%. Okay.
No, seriously, I do. All jokes aside, I've just never been that woman that's like, oh my God, I need to have a child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like I've had an influence on the kids, and that is enough. And the kids that I am with, when I, babysit Chance, or when I'm with my nieces and nephews, like I have fun, and I teach them lessons, and we do that stuff.
And it's like you get your fill almost. And I never actually thought of myself as a very maternal person, but it's something that just happens. I found I was pregnant. There was never a question of are we gonna keep it? Are we this? Like I was like, oh, great, I'm a mom now. Like this is just who I am.
Right.
But it didn't change who I am as a person,
right?
Like I'm still me,
right?
And I think that I'm a fun mom. I want to give Chance that balance of having fun, but also knowing when I mean business, I mean business. So it's that fun give and take kind of thing. And I think that I'll be figuring it out for the rest of my life. But
that's all parents, I feel.
Right. You have no idea what kind of parent you're going to be, or, all that stuff. And that's something that Josh and I are actually figuring out now, and so because we went into this relationship so fast, it's like we didn't even know who we were as partners.
Right.
And then we threw in the parent thing, and it just turned into too much. So now we're figuring out, how we are as parents, how we can be co-parents, how we can have that, relationship with each other, a platonic relationship with each other. So it's all a learning curve. Every single day you're learning something new.
But then you're also creating a brand new person. I mean, that person is going to grow up.
Learning what Chance is, discovering every single day. And he'll say something and I'm like, where did you learn that? That's crazy. And it's just every single day I find something new out about this kid. And I'm just like, I'm so grateful that you chose me to be your mom.
And remember that. Remember that when he gets older, because they literally become their own people, and they have their own values and their own opinions and their own thoughts, and it's just really kind of magical to see that.
Yeah.
You know, but
and I'm excited to get to that point where he knows that he can express himself, and finding out what, like, you know, buttons are, what are his buttons that he likes to push, and what he likes, what get his rocks off. You know, it's like, I can't wait to...
No, you don't want to rush that.
That
just leads to a very messy house without lotion and paper towels.
Oh, that's
Please
true.
don't do it.
Yeah, with your penis fingers and your...
Just don't rush that.
Dick prints all over your house.
Yes. God, the things you get to look forward to.
We should move our home
I
studio.
can't wait. I can't wait. Here, would you like a dish? That's it. Penis fingers out.
Hey, you can check us out individually on our websites, chelseabierce.com and lauren-kelly.com, to see all the super exciting things we're up to.
And make sure that you like, follow, and share. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at It's Apparent Pod.
And if you wouldn't mind, please review us. We'd love that.
Yeah, make it count. We out.
Boom. Bye.